Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Robert Laird, and I'm here in Garden Grove, California to share with you about Relive. And this has just been a blessing in our lives that came around, hard to believe, 13 years ago, right around this time of year, which is always kind of a warm spot in my heart as I think about it. But it's funny how sometimes the most unexpected blessings come out of the most challenging of circumstances. And that's what happened in our lives. And my mom had a massive stroke about 9 months before. And 6 months in, the doctors had said, this is as good as you're going to get. And we were just thankful that she still had her personality. But unfortunately, she didn't have her energy. She didn't have control the left side of her body. And then somebody from our church called her up and said, hey, you should try this stuff called Relive. It might help you. And that phone call not only changed her life, but it changed my life and so many other people's lives as well, because they saw hope and they got to experience. I'm going to mute you, Kevin. They saw hope and they got to experience the gift that is Relive and just all of the things that come with that, not just nutrition, but the possibilities of what you could have in the future. Let's see, where's the button? There we go. So this is all about getting healthier and living happier. And for many different people, there's many different definitions of that. And that's a wonderful thing about Relive as well. So what Relive is a wellness company that loves to make people healthy and happy. You can see Dan McNeil there on the left. He's lost literally hundreds of pounds. He's lost even more, and he's gotten more buff as time has gone on. You've got the girls down in Cancun a couple of years ago. I'm just having a blast being healthy and happy together on the trips. And there's people on a trip this week at Amelia Island. And you can learn more about Relive and some of the things that are upcoming from Relive this Saturday. And you can go to the Relive website to learn more about that and register for that. And you won't want to miss it from, I believe, 7 to 9 if you're on the West Coast time. So what Relive is we make the world's best shakes that get people results. That's what it's all about. We help people get results. That could mean fitness and weight loss. That literally is a program that's transforming people's lives. Through this process of the last 30 plus years, we've earned over 10 product patents. We demand quality and oversee on-site manufacturing, research, development. In fact, it's that building right there you see on the right with our corporate team. And we've been leaders in the wellness industry for over 30 years and continue to be. That's the amazing part about this, is it isn't like just a flash in the pan. This is something that continues to get better and better as time goes on. And that's just something that's such a blessing and keeps us exciting and gets more exciting. So here's the problem. 75% of people don't get enough nutrients. The food that we eat just doesn't cut it when it comes to nutrition. Part of that's the way we grow it. Part of it's the way we package it. There's so many different reasons, but whatever the reasons are, our bodies still need that advanced nutrition every day to do what they're designed to do and to really to thrive. So what Relive does is makes it easy to get better health results thanks to complex nutritional formulas. The scientists do all the complicated stuff so we can keep it easy, take shakes, and feel better. And that's a great thing. So what makes our products different? First off, they're bioavailable, which means that your body's going to work with these products the moment you take them. It's instant access, and that gets you better benefits. If it's not bioavailable, it's really not worth it, period. Synergism, our nutrients perform best when they're combined. I always love to use the analogy of an orchestra. I was listening to John Williams music earlier today, and in this case, it was Jurassic Park. And you think of this Jurassic Park music, it's gorgeous. There's all sorts of different instruments there. And if I were to say to pick out the piccolo, you probably go, well, what? I don't remember the piccolo. And then I'd say maybe pick out the viola, and you'd be like, well, I don't remember the viola. And you have all of these different components that maybe individually aren't super exciting and don't jump at your ears as you're listening to the music. But when you combine them, you get this gorgeous and moving music. And that's exactly what our nutrients are doing in our ingredients. When they combined, you may not be super excited about a certain vitamin, but when it combines with other stuff, beautiful and magical things happen through the science that we have. And because of that, you get optimal nutrition. You're going beyond the minimum daily requirements and getting those higher levels of key nutrients so your body can do what it's designed to do, and you can live a healthier, happier life. There's also guaranteed quality ingredients. We undergo rigorous testing to ensure product purity and potency. This happens both in-house and out-of-house to make sure that we have redundancy and also accountability so that we can make sure that people are getting in their products what they think they're getting and get the results that they hope to get. We're supplements backed by science. I mentioned a little bit of that a minute ago. We've got those 10 product patents issued. We've got clinically proven formulas. We like to really dig in to the what's and the whys of our products. A big part of that is Dr. Alfredo Galvez. He was the discoverer of the Lunasin soy peptide. He is really he's really the driving force behind Relive being a pioneer in nutritional epigenetics because of that discovery and because of the science that he continues to explore. And he's our chief scientific advisor. And this is a guy that you get smarter just standing next to, I feel like. But he's also got a heart that's as big as his brain, and that's something that's really important with Relive, is the culture and the people that are a part of it. And it's not just science for the sake of science, it's science for the sake of making lives better. And that is something that really connected with me when I first started taking a look at what Relive was and what it was doing for different people around the world. So we have some really cool products. RLV hemp extracts are some of our newer ones. This is helping your body restore itself naturally. These are CBD and phytocannabinoids that re-excite your endocannabinoid system to naturally support good health. And the results people are getting with this, absolutely amazing. They're organically grown in the United States. They're non-GMO, gluten-free. They go through multi-step testing as well to ensure purity and efficacy, eco-friendly, third-party tested and verified. These are things that really we dig deep to make sure that we get the best of the best. And you can't say that if you go down to the gas station. Like next to my Starbucks, there's this, I think it's a liquor store, but there's a big CBD sign, and it's cardboard, and it has like graphics on it, but it also has markers on it. And I don't know about you, but it doesn't inspire confidence in me to go inside and buy these CBD products from a markered sign that looks like it's pretty beat up. And this is still relatively new science, but you do want to have that accountability and that certificate of analysis that comes with our RLV hemp extracts, because then you're getting the science behind it, and you're also making sure that you're protecting yourself with a safe product. So here's a little bit of a look at what we got. We've got RLV hemp extracts, both the isolate and the full spectrum. Both of these are getting people amazing results. They're a lot of fun, and they help people with different things, whether it's pain, whether it's allergies. Like there's a lot of different things that are happening with those. There's the RLV hemp and melatonin. This is helping people sleep better. When you sleep better, you feel better, and that's just a fantastic thing. It's got great ingredients in it, whether it's the full spectrum hemp extract, whether it's the melatonin, the L-tryptophan, which we always love to joke about with Thanksgiving, but it's promoting you sleeping better, more relaxed, better sleep quality. Lauren wears her Fitbit at night, and it's interesting watching because it does like it tracks your sleep while you're sleeping, and it works better that way. But the nights that she forgets to take the melatonin versus the nights that she does take the melatonin, you can actually see the difference on her tracker of her sleep. And that really blew my mind, because I'm like, yeah, you sleep better. But here you could actually see the steadier and better, deeper sleep in, I guess, it's a graph. That's the word I'm looking for. This is one of my favorites, is the RLV hemp bomb. It's 1,000 milligrams of hemp-derived cannabinoids. It goes to work instantly. This stuff's good. Like it helps with pain. It helps with itchiness from like mosquito bites. I discovered I had a headache like a month ago, and I put it on my temples here, and it helped with that too. And it's just really great stuff. The other product we don't have a slide for yet is Protect, which is our newest RLV product, and that stuff's fantastic too. I've been getting those little shots of hope that everybody's getting thanks to our wonderful pandemic. And you know what? The day after one of them, I had a massive headache and wasn't feeling so hot afterwards. And I took a tincture of that Protect, and within 25-ish minutes, I was shocked at how much better I felt. And so then when it came time for the second one, I was just like, I'm going to preload myself with this stuff. And it was like nothing compared to the first shot. And it was absolutely fantastic. But then we have other products, and really these are the ones that you get started with quite often. It's the core nutrition. Think of it as your foundational nutrition. And so we've got two versions of now, whether you want a soy based protein or a whey based protein, you've got that choice. We've also got classic. The now is a vanilla flavored thing. The classic is more almond flavored, and that's getting you your your basic foundational nutrition so that your body can do what it's supposed to do. We've also got a version for kids. It's got some stuff for growing minds. It's absolutely great. Tastes really good too. And you can't go wrong with there when you're building your foundation of what good nutrition is for your body. I take it every day. Then, if my slides go forward, you build around that core. Think of it as there's your foundation or your center target, and then you can start getting more points around the outside. And that's where we've got targeted solutions. These are things that you can add on top of your core nutrition to maybe focus or target certain results you want, whether it's digestive health, performance, blood sugar, anti-aging. Who doesn't want that? Weight loss, another great one. Joint health, women's health, heart health, immune support. We've got this great newer product called Defense that, that's fantastic right now. Energy, that's one of the ones I love all the time. And what these products do is they just amplify certain results that you want to focus on. And they've got tons of science behind them and are really fantastic as well. And then we've also got our Fit 3 program. We absolutely love the Fit 3 program. We've got people around us and friends and family that have all been a part of this. And this is literally a fun fitness and weight loss program. And I can tell you that because I'm an office geek that I work on computers all day, and I had fun with it. I lost weight with it, and I can do it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so it's got nutrition, it's got workouts, it's got guidelines, and it really is empowering you to have a healthier lifestyle by making better decisions every day. And not just having you do it by yourself, but with an incredible community that's always supporting you, building you up, and encouraging you along the way, which really is a lot of how Relive does everything. But there's also great workout videos. You can find Lauren and I maybe in one or so of them. And there's recipes, you name it, they're setting you up for success with fitness and weight loss. But really what this all is about is helping people get results so that they can live healthier and happier. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite a couple of my friends on to share what Relive has done, both from a health standpoint, but also for a business standpoint, because both are important. Both are needed by people as they're looking for a better life. So I'm going to invite Kevin, if you would hop on first and share what Relive has done for you and how it's blessed both your health and what kind of financial help you've gotten with it as well.
Yes, thank you. Like Robert said, I'm Kevin Pond. The health benefits I got over 21 years ago, I had my first battle with leukemia. At one point, I flatlined. It took me a year and a half after that to achieve remission. And then fast forward to, it'll be 9 years next Wednesday when I got diagnosed the second time, but this time I had my Relive with me. So I was able to take my Relive products along with my chemotherapy treatments. And over the course of 4 weeks and 2 weeks, I was able to cut the cancer in half, continue to get better by week 3. By week 4, I was back in remission. Since then, I've been blessed to have my health back. I was able to do for the Relive Clogers Foundation, and that's where I donate my profits from Relive. And in doing so, I've donated I've had as high as 5,000 per month in volume. And in earning a trip to Haiti, I got to bring Papa Noel to those beautiful little orphans and got to see the difference that the Clogers Foundation makes for those who don't have a voice. And it's just a really beautiful and life-changing experience. And I'll be doing Relive forever.
I have no doubt about that, Kevin. And it's been amazing watching you get both your health and your business results as you've been really blessed in both departments. And it's been great to see your heart as you share Relive with the world and with, literally with the world as you've paid forward your profits with the Clogers Foundation. Thank you, Kevin. How about my friend Louise up in Washington? Would you hop on and share what Relive has done for you?
I would be happy to. Good evening, everyone. I am Louise Cole and I live in Paulsbo, Washington. When I was introduced to Relive, I was actually homeschooling my children, trying to figure out a way to earn a couple of $100 to pay for music lessons. I just needed to stay home because the policy in Washington is you have to be home to homeschool. So along comes Relive. I learned about it from someone I didn't know. And I heard great stories And I didn't think there was anything wrong with me, but the stories I heard were really incredible. People getting results from things I'd never heard of. And I was happy for them. But what really caught my attention was that as they were getting better, they were earning the few $100s I wanted. So I determined, hey, we don't do anything about our health anyway. So let's all get on it. Came in at the highest profit level. And in 30 days, everybody in the family had amazing results from chronic headaches, elbow tendonitis, depressed immune system, eczema, and attention issues. However, I saw nothing, no change in me whatsoever. But in my mailbox, there was a check from Relive for a return on my investment, and I'd profited over $400. That was more than what I needed for music lessons. I was thrilled. Now, I did have great results, and that came in about 4.5 months. But it was because of the stories that I just kept taking it, because I thought, well, maybe my story will be that I didn't come down with anything. I had great results with a very painful leg condition. And as a result, 9 years after not being able to even go up and down the stairs of my house and being told I could only have Achilles tendonitis surgery, which I refused, I ran my first marathon. And all that because of Relive. And that $400 has grown to be closer to $6,000 in 1 month. And I absolutely love having the opportunity to affect people positively, either physically or financially. I love Relive. I will always take it, and I will always share it.
I have zero doubt about that. And we have a blast doing both, don't we?
We do.
I do find it humorous thinking of you being the one to not get results right away, because now knowing you a bit longer, I'm like, that actually is pretty funny that I don't know. I was just sitting like, that actually got a poetic justice to it for some reason. I don't know. All right, let's head on over to you, Todd. My friend Luann, would you hop on and share what Relive has done for you?
I'm happy to, Robert. I don't know what my poetic justice is going to be after this, but hey.
You never know.
Yeah, I am just grateful. You mentioned a comment about Relive being a gift, and it truly is. And I feel very privileged that my friend shared Relive with me, because when I drank my first shake, I had no idea the health benefits I would have, nor the business, but I did receive both. And I was told that surgery was my only option, had a lot of muscle, bone, and joint issues, and wasn't looking forward to that. But, in these 15 years, I have absolutely no pain and never have had to have that surgery. Skin issues improved, and digestive issues improved, and I lost weight on the Fit3 program, like you mentioned. And, I love the fact that it helps everyone. It doesn't really matter what you have. It's the balance that the body needs, and the body responds. And that's what I've been amazed at over these 15 years, because my mother's memory improved, and she was supposed to be in a care facility at age 80, and at 94 she wasn't, and she had absolutely no pain. And so many great blessings come through taking these products. And so how can you not tell other people? And we owned and operated a business. I wasn't looking for a business, but I had to tell people about Relive, because when I saw the need, they needed to feel better and have a better quality of life, like me and my family had experienced. So a business was born for me, actually. And I'm so grateful that it was, because now, that's what I do, and I love it. I started earning $1,000 to $1,200 a month, and it continued. And you can do this business from anywhere. I've done the business from my car, my home, a hospital, wherever you're at, and there's someone in need, and someone needs to hear how they can improve their life. And it is that gift to help other people. And by sharing, I've earned a trip to Malaysia with the Clovis Foundation, like Kevin talked about in Haiti, but I went to Malaysia. Truly changes lives. And a Disney cruise, a trip to Hawaii, dreams that I would have never had, without Relive. So earned as much as $7,000 in a single month. And the good thing is Relive pays me every week and continues to do that because I continue to help people. And that's what I will always do, is continue to help people have a better quality of life.
And you do. You're an inspiration to us all, Luann.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And what happened in our lives is I saw mom get results. I saw dad get health results. And I had this epiphany in my brain. I was like, well, if they got those kind of results, my dad had hip and back pain and major issues growing up for me. And then he got off the pain pills. I was like, imagine if that works for them, imagine what it would do for everybody else. And I figured they were the worst of the worst. What would it do for the best of the best, the healthy people? And so what I saw 13 years ago was a business opportunity. I saw a way that I could help people and get paid for it. And that was really important because at the time I was running a nonprofit organization. It was in the middle of a recession and it was really hard to fundraise. Lauren and I just started dating. I didn't have money for gas and I needed to figure out how could I get an extra $50 so my Toyota Corolla would make it down to Orange County. So I came in at the top profit level with the hope that maybe I could make $50 a month. And what ended up happening is I made $50 in the first day in the business just because I was so exuberant and excited that other people are like, hey, I want that stuff too. So I ended up actually going back and bringing more Relive to Disneyland because other people wanted it that worked there. And so what we discovered is a business was born. And when $50 came in that first day, suddenly I realized, well, this isn't a month thing. This is a day thing. What could I do in a month? And so we started building this business in the cracks of our lives. And over the last 13 years, we've gotten paid every month, now every week, because Relive's gotten even better. And we've made as much as $4,000 in a calendar month. We've gone on trips, and we have a flexibility and a quality of life financially that a lot of people our age in Orange County, California, just don't have. The surprise for me were the health benefits that we got. When we started this, I was young, I'm healthy, I'm like, I'm good, this is great, I just want to have issues later. But what I discovered after, I started sleeping better initially, but then about 8-9 months in, I realized my allergies weren't bothering me anymore. I had an old soccer injury that when it was rainy or air conditioning, my knee was not fun. And those are things that I just don't deal with at all a decade later, which is absolutely incredible because who gets rid of pain as they get older? And so we've absolutely loved what the business has done for us, what the products have done for us. We love also what it empowers us to do for the kids of the Relive Clogers Foundation around the globe. And having been down to Haiti now 3 times, one of them with Kevin, which was incredible, I can tell you it is a difference between a future and no future for these kids, and from having a chance at life and not. And that's one of the benefits and the I almost think it's a mandate of this business as we share it, is we get to make the world a better place, not just for the people who can help themselves with the products and the business, but for all those kids around the world that can't help themselves. So we will always share this because this is something that changes lives both around us, but also that we'll never ever meet or see. And that's really incredible as well. One thing I should note is as you hear these stories, this is what happens when you put good nutrition into your body, or this is what happens when you decide to build a business with Relive. It's not saying that it will happen for sure, though, because everybody is different and everybody's work ethic's different in the way they approach things. And Relive doesn't make health claims or cures. We just give you this opportunity with really good nutrition and a really incredible business to try to go out and have a better life that's healthier, wealthier, happier, and all of those things. And we get to do it with really awesome people. And that's really what comes next is when you get results with products like this, as Luann said, it's really hard to keep your mouth shut. You just start sharing. I mean, that's how our business was born too. And so as a Relive distributor, what we do is we share products that we love and we help other people. You can do this as much or as little as you want. You're going to get paid fairly for the work you do, which I absolutely love. There's the potential to earn your first month or day in our case. $20 gets you started, which blows my mind because I don't know many things. Like you can't even buy, can you buy, like we can't buy parking for $20 here. It's $25 to park most places for a full day. And for less than that, we can start a business that could literally make you thousands, if not millions of dollars as you build this over time. There's also no risk and 100% buyback guarantee with the business for a full year with unopened products. Absolutely incredible. And it really creates a possibility for you. We also, with this business, get paid 5 different ways. We'll go through them. The first one's retail profit. Customer spends $100, you can put $40 into your pocket. That sounds pretty good to me. Wholesale profit, as you're helping other people begin to build their businesses as distributors, you help them make money, you're also going to get paid for that. Then as that business builds, you're going to get supplemental income. This is where you get overrides. When you help people reach the top profit level, and or when you've reached that top profit level and you're helping other people do the same, you can earn those bonuses and trips that you've heard about. You've got the people down in Florida right now that are on this incredible trip that we're going to hear stories, and they're going to make memories that are going to last a lifetime. And then there's the ambassador program. And when you've reached a certain level of success, you're going to go out and you get to help other people. It's actually what we do as distributors in general, but this is a level that that really helps you forge the future for Relive and help point in the direction of where the company is going to go. So let's take a look at the profit, the different ways to earn profit. First is retail profit, and you can earn anywhere from 20 to 40% here. So if you're in that green box at the top, you retail $100. Depending on what percentage you're at, you can earn anywhere from $20 to $40. I sold suits in college. I can tell you that this percentage is much higher than anything I could ever make off of selling suits, which was something that really captured my attention 13 years ago when I looked at this. But you start thinking of different people that you know, whether they're friends, neighbors, relatives, you realize very quickly they could all get results like you've just heard as well. And you could be a part of that chain of hope and that chain of possibility and help them have a better life and a better tomorrow. And you realize quickly that anybody can take these products. As long as they're breathing, we're good to go. We've had, my nephews were on it. My niece is drinking, like, she was a little iffy on it for a bit, but now she's drinking like 4 shakes a day because she just absolutely loves that Kids Now. And then both Lauren and I had grandmas that drank it right up until the end. And it really does make a difference. Wholesale profits, when people are starting to join you in the business, and maybe you're at that top profit level, that 40% that we call master affiliate, and maybe somebody joins you at the 20% level. Great. You're going to help them succeed. As they start sharing products with people, they're going to earn that 20% profit, and you're going to earn the difference between your level and their level, which in this case is 20%. Maybe they go to that quick start level or start at that quick start level. Then you're going to earn that's where they earn 25%, and you're going to earn the difference of 15%. And then maybe they're working our web because they're like, you're at 40%. I want to be that master affiliate too. And they're at 35%, almost there. And then you're going to make the difference of 5% there. Thing to note here is, while it may look like your profit is getting smaller because 5 looks smaller than 20% as it's getting, as the wholesale distributors' profit margins getting bigger, recognize that 35% there is a lot more product being shared. And so it's a smaller piece of a much bigger pie, which means both of you are actually building a bigger paycheck and everybody wins, which I think is just a brilliant part of our compensation plan, and I absolutely love. Next thing that we have in the way we pay people as well is basically, they're called overrides. But I like to think of these as bonuses of success. And so you are at that 40% level, and Susan decides, hey, you know what? I want to be at 40% as well. There's no retailer wholesale anymore because 40 minus 40, there's no difference there. So what Relive does is, Susan's going to have customers, wholesale distributor, her own consumption. All of those people are going to be called Susan's group. You're going to help Susan help all these people because you introduced Susan, and it's your job to take care of her. And so what Relive is going to do is they're going to take all of those people, all of that group and their consumption, and say, hey, thank you for helping Susan. Here's an 8% bonus or override check. And that's coming out of Susan's group, but the money's coming from Relive, not Susan. So everybody wins. And you can have as many Susans as you can imagine or find. Susan knows Jim. He could be anywhere. Susan's going to help Jim just as you've been helping Susan. And as you help Susan help Jim, all of Jim's group, you're going to now earn 6% off of all that volume. And then you see it goes down to the third level that it's 4%, 3% at that fourth level, and 2% at that fifth level. The thing to note is this is people helping people help people. And while the percentages may be getting smaller, just think of it all branching out, almost like when you drop a rock on a pond and you see all of those ripples going out, and the ripple gets wider as it gets further away. And so that is how your paycheck will grow. Is yes, it's further away, but it's wider. So you're getting, a smaller ripple, but farther away, and everybody's paycheck grows that way. The other thing to note is, let's assume that every group has 15 to 20 customers and distributors in it. And let's just use this model of 3 master affiliates on the first level, nine at the next level, 27, and so forth as you're going down. If that were to work out that way, just like this little model, you have now impacted literally thousands of people. I think it's 7,500-ish people, if I remember the math correctly. And that's a positive impact on the life. And that's a really awesome legacy, I think, as we're working to change the world and make it a better place. So this really can be a game changer for people, both from a health standpoint, because it's lots of people doing a little bit as opposed to me doing all the work. I get to partner with all my friends, but it also helps lots of people build up their businesses as well. So then you get to be the best boss you've ever had. You get to choose when you work. You can have family and time freedom. You can choose where you want to work too. Like we have done Relive in Jamaica. We've done Relive in France. We've done Relive in England. We've done Relive in Mexico. We've done Relive in, where else have we? We've done it in lots of places, Canada, I think. And this business you can do anywhere. That's fantastic. You can earn cash bonuses and all-inclusive trips. In fact, you can see us right there when we were down in Cancun, and it was a trip of a lifetime. We had a blast. But you also get to develop relationships with leaders and create that network of support. The people who've gone before are always just a phone call or a text message or whatever away to help you do what they did and help make the world a better place, which is just a fantastic thing. And you've heard a little bit about the Klogers Foundation. Here's a little bit more. This is a way that we can all give back. It's helping people in the US and around the world through hundreds of different distribution programs get these Relive products that they normally wouldn't be able to get. They just aren't in a place that they'd be able to do it. It's supported by distributors and corporate to really help these kids have a possibility for a future life. And I can tell you the kids that are in the program have a future. The kids who aren't in the program generally don't, at least in Haiti from what I've seen. And I can tell you, I've seen that firsthand. And even the looks on their faces and the physical differences between the kids that are in the product or in the programs and not in the programs are just day and night. And so this is a very important thing and an honor to be a part of. And we can really make a difference for kids that will probably never, ever meet, but give the chance for a better future generation and literally change cities, communities, and countries through the Klogers Foundation. And that's a wonderful thing. So as we start to wrap this up, it really comes down to our slides freezing. There we go. Where do you want to get started? If you want to take the products, you got a couple of options. I would tend to lean towards the right one because you can either become a retail customer or you can become a preferred customer with a discount, which you don't have to pay the fee right now. You get the 10% discount. Or if you do auto ship, which I highly encourage so you don't forget to reorder, you get 20% discount. Great start. If instead you want to be a distributor and share these products with people and help other people get the results that you're hearing about tonight, there's 2 really great places to start there as well. You can be a quick start as an affiliate. You get that 25% profit level. It's about a $375 investment, which you're helping 8 to 10 people, and you can earn a profit of around $125 if you push all of those things out the door and help people. Or you can do what I did. You can become a master affiliate, and that's a 40% profit level. It's a $32.50 investment your first time. And now you're helping other master affiliates sponsor master affiliates, and you're building that big pond ripple thing that I talked about. Your profits anywhere from $500 to $1,500, and you're opening up all 5 avenues of income. Because if you think about how we went through all of that, the master affiliate is where you start getting the overrides. It's also where the cash bonuses and trips become eligible, and that's your path to becoming an ambassador as well. And that's really the path to impacting thousands of people's lives instead of maybe a handful or dozens, because together we can really change the world in a big way like that. And if I do it all by myself, I can effectively have relationships and help with 15 to 20 people. So what it really comes down to is you need to make the best decision for you. And remember that the decisions you make today determine the future that you have tomorrow. So think very hard and talk to the person that got you on this webinar and tell them, this is the future I want tomorrow. And this is what I would like to do to get there. And that person will help you get to where it is that you want to go. And so will the rest of us. So with that, I am going to end tonight's presentation. Thank you so much for being on. And make sure you don't miss the Amelia Island virtual conference this weekend on Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time online. And you can get more information about that at relive.com. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be incredible. And I look forward to seeing you all there.